Well, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Plot Marco, and welcome to Earground, Your Voices Amplified. This is the platform that gives you all the in-depth information with regards to what's happening on the arts scene in Zimbabwe. So the topical issue right now is Enzo Ishall having left Chillspot. And for a couple of days, we've been tracking down the developments around this saga, what has really transpired. Enzo Ishall got signed by T-Mac, an entrepreneur who is based in Malaysia, is Zimbabwean, with an interest in entertainment. And he's also an artist in his own right. And also, what has been the relationship like before with Chillspot. And today we woke up to a new video. Prophet Passion Java, dropped a video where he was reacting to the news that Enzo Ishall has been signed. He says he's not aware that Enzo Ishall is signed, and he's not happy. Apparently he's not happy with this whole goings on. And we made a bit of effort. We spoke to Prophet Passion's team management, who gave us their official statement. So I would like to share with you a bit of what they said, right? So they said, yeah, Enzo Ishall was indeed the artist. He was signed to Passion Java Records, and he was no longer signed to Chillspot. And that they paid money to Chillspot as well as Enzo when this whole transaction happened. I asked how much, but apparently I was not able to get the actual figures. And that they had already made some advancement towards Enzo Ishall. So they bought him a car. This is what they say. This is according to the word from Passion Java's team, that they bought him a car and they've been taking care of his bills, paying his rent and other things. And also paying his music videos and recordings. They've been literally taking care of everything to do with Enzo Ishall. This is what they claim. But upon inquiry, it emerged that there is no contract. They never had a contract with Enzo Ishall. So this is on record. There is no written contract between Enzo Ishall and his previous management. And everything that happened was verbal. So there was a verbal agreement, a mutual agreement based on the relationship that these guys had working together. And that relationship, this is why on almost every song, Enzo Ishall was acknowledging Passion Java in all the songs, because Passion Java was sponsoring this music. And they also say they don't wish Enzo Ishall bad. They are not bitter, that's what they say, but they are not happy with Enzo Ishall leaving without communicating, and he has not communicated up to date about his decision to leave. And what prompted him to leave, they apparently don't know, but they're citing that the last engagement they had with him after the highest score dropped was somehow pointed to the fact that he was not happy with things that had transpired then. But the management claims, the former management claims, that the whole highest score video was a concept that was developed by Buffalo Soldier as well as Enzo Ishall. And they say they somehow advised against the concept and also against the song, but the artist insisted that the song was going to do well. So they say they don't want to go to court necessarily if they are able to reach sort of like an out-of-court settlement with the artist, if they're able to engage and discuss. But because they've had invested towards the artist, they would want to be also compensated by the new management, if possible, to get what they put towards the artist back. And that is a bit of what's happened and what happened. And they also say that Chillspot had indicated that they were not aware of what this whole arrangement. But I have it on record. I have the V11s. Chillspot was very much aware. Levels was very much aware of this whole transaction. And apparently he was part of the negotiations that were happening between Enzo Ishall and the new management. Negotiations that were going to see them also benefit financially from the new arrangement. But apparently, upon realizing that there was no contract, I believe this is when everything didn't fall through as initially planned. Anyway, I'm going to be speaking to Enzo Ishall's new management and also attempt to get a comment from him officially and give you the other side of the story. But this is an interesting development. It paints an interesting conversation, it creates an interesting conversation around artist management, signings, contracts and other things that artists have to be aware of, and everything sort of So this is the official word from Passion Java, Steam and Passion Java. They've said they're not happy with what has happened, and they had an arrangement and an agreement with the artist for management, and they advanced towards the artist, and apparently they're not happy that there was no communication that the artist is parting. Anyway, until next time, the plot thickens. We keep giving you information about what's happening around this story and many other things that are developing in Zimbabwe around the art scene. My name is Philip Marco, and stay tuned until next time. Peace.